Basically, game development and concept art designing falls into two categories: 2D and 3D. So let's take the 2D system first. Designing concept art for game graphics in a 2D space will require to use the X and Y axes. A number of information would be required to carry out the base designs. 1 plot or the idea for the game. 2 character ideas depending on the game. 3 environments and other props depending on the game. 4 choosing the correct scales and sizes for game art. And game designed in a 2D space can be a scrolling, platforming or a puzzle concept. We will now move over to character sketching lesson. Sketching a 2D character is easy, but it requires attention to scale and details. We need to understand the character in its front, side, back and top angles. And keep in mind that we will need to separate each arm, leg and other body elements as separate layers towards the end. This is a very simple sketch I'm making for a character. I'm using Autodesk Sketchbook Pro with an Wacom and Shuo's pen. We simply sketch the front and the side. I also sketched some extra mount samples, a simple weapon system too. At this stage we don't still separate the layers. As you can see, this part is entirely a creative process and the idea is all about your thinking. Here are a few more samples that you can do. Another important aspect of character designing for game development is knowing what actions or animations the character would perform. Basically, a 2D platformer game character would do the following moves: 1 walk, 2 run, 3 jump, 4 crouch, 5 attack, 6 dive. After you have sketched or illustrated the main character, you will need to take that and re-sketch according to the character movements that you will need. This really depends on what you have in mind. So that's the basic introduction to 2D workspace and simple character sketching for game development. See you in the next lesson.